What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to my 31 and 31. And today we're talking about Sleepaway Camp, who was suggested to me by my best friend, Dan Toro. Dan El Toro Loco Bullock. Thank you for suggesting this. I haven't seen this movie in a while, and I forget how much I love Sleepaway Camp. Let's get into it. This is the debut of Felissa Rose, who is now a known scream queen. She's been in a lot of low budget horror movies. Same thing with her major ones, which is Sleepaway Camp, Return to Sleepaway Camp. She was in Victor Crowley, she was great in that. She's just a great actress. I love Felissa Rose. She's married to one of the guys from Camp Kill Yourself, CYA or CKA or CKY. Camp Kill Yourself. Yeah, CKY. Which is Bam Margera's brother's band. So that's cool. Good piece of knowledge. Let's start out talking about Sleepaway Camp. We got a great intro. This intro's fucked up. You get two kids just sitting in the water, playing with their dad, just hanging out, whatever. And then all of a sudden, these stupid kids that are fucking skiing are being fucking idiots, and the father ends up getting killed by them and one of the kids. They don't show you who, but one of the kids died too. Then we switch over to years later. We go to the aunt of the kid that got killed, so the other kid's still alive, and we meet Angela, and we meet Ricky, and we meet the very weird aunt, which I fucking love. Like, her delivery in this is just so weird, and I just fucking love it. Like, you can't be late for school. No, that would not be good at all. I love, and she goes to that so many times. It's so good. I love the aunt character. Then we get to introduce to a bunch of different characters. Another standout one is the pedo cook, who is an asshole and a piece of shit. And I'm glad what happened to him. I will get into the kills as well. Fuck that guy. And then you have a pedo camp director too. Like, it's fucking weird. It's like, this movie is a very sleazy 80s slasher film. And I love my sleazy, but come on. Let's get into the kills. I'll go through each kill that I remember that stood out to me. The cook. You never see who the killer is, but the cook gets his. He's checking on the water for the food for that night, and somebody comes in and pulls the chair while he's trying to do the thing. And he ends up grabbing onto the shelf and saying, "Stop it, stop it." And then all of a sudden, somebody pulls the chair out, and he falls backwards, and all the scalding hot water lands right on top of him. And it's a very good special effect. You can see his skin red and bubbling, and it's kind of fucking gross. That was an awesome kill. Then we get a dude that fucks around and gets drowned. Somebody pops up. You don't see who it is, and he goes, "What are you doing here?" And drowns the kid, and you find the body the next day with a snake coming out of its mouth, and it's very creepy, very fucking done, well done. What else? Another guy's taking a shit, which is a fucked up way to die. I would never want to die taking a shit. He ends up he's going to the bathroom, and somebody puts a nest of bees, a hornet's nest, into the bathroom, and he ends up getting stung to death. And the last shot you see of him is his face full of bees. Very effective shot. Creep me the fuck out. Fuck that. No, I'm good. Meg gets stabbed in the shower, very violently, like literally gets stabbed in the back, and the killer fucking drags the blade all the way down her spine. Oh, when you see the aftermath and you see the scar from the killing, it should have been a lot more bloody, but whatever, it is early 80s. But the prosthetic that they put on the back that looks like the fucking knife cut down was really, really dope. Judy, yo, that bitch pissed me off in the beginning of this movie. She's such a bitch. She got what she deserved. She ended up getting fried genitals with the curling iron, which is fucked up. You see the iron go through. You don't see the legs or anything, but that's what pretty much has been confirmed, that it was the genitals. You see Judy's arms go up and screaming, and that's it. Mel, the pedo camp director, thinks Ricky is the one killing people. So he beats up on fucking Ricky and thinks he's the man. and ends up going to the shooting range and ends up getting a arrow in the neck, Friday the 13th style. So I thought that was a good callback to Friday the 13th. I thought that was cool. And then we get Paul, who is attracted to Angela, and he gets killed off screen. And then we get the infamous reveal that everybody knows about this movie, that this is why this movie is known for. And when you ask about Sleepaway Camp, they bring up this scene. This is the ultimate reveal that Angela isn't a girl. And Angela is really a boy. You find out that Peter, who is one of the kids that supposedly died in that beginning intro, actually survived. And you see a flashback of the aunt saying, I always wanted a girl. We have a boy. We need a girl. So this aunt literally prepped up Peter to be Angela, dressed him as a girl and everything else. So your final shot is Angela getting up, standing there with a knife going, and you see the head of the head of Paul roll off onto the ground. And there stands Peter, aka Angela, fully in the nude, unit and all. Crazy ending. I love Sleepaway Camp. It's a sleazy 80s slasher film, literally just point by number slasher film, but it is fun. I would throw Sleepaway Camp up with those sleazy slasher films, like I've said before, like Pieces and Blood Rage and The Prowler and The Burning and all those sleazy old school 80s slashers. Great movie. Go and check this out. If you want to see this, this is streaming on Tubi right now. So is Sleepaway Camp 2 and Sleepaway Camp 3, where Felissa Rose is replaced by Pamela Springsteen for Angela. She does right in her own right. I think she is a little bit better because you got to see her twice, and you didn't really get to see Felissa Rose again until way, way, way later when they came out to return to Sleepaway Camp, which ended up being almost like a cameo role for her, and it was kind of stupid. I still say 1 and 2 are the best. 3 is but definitely if you want to watch 1, check it out. I definitely recommend it. Again, this one was recommended by my best friend, Dan Bullock, aka El Toro Loco. So definitely thank you for the suggestion. I really love watching Sleepaway Camp again. So until tomorrow's episode, which I will be going into Wolf with Jack Nicholson and Michelle Pfeiffer. And that was suggested by my work homie, Allison O. Definitely check that out too. That is on Prime, but I will be talking about that tonight. So, again, I apologize about the weekend. It's been hectic. So I will be putting out Saturday's review, Sunday's review, and tonight's review all tonight, all through the day. So definitely stay tuned. And until then, stay creepy, my friends.